Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Teaching Learning with Poornima once again. And today we will learn the poem A Roadside Stand, which is composed by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American poet and he is known for writing realistic poems with the real life issues, complexities. In this poem, A Roadside Stand, he presents the life of poor people, deprived people, especially the vendors, poor vendors. Now let me explain you the poem. The little old house was out with a little new shed. There is an old house, but it has put up a new shed, which is actually the stand, about which we will talk in the poem, and that is put up in the front of the house, at the edge of the road, at the side of the road, where the traffic sped, where the traffic is speeding. Traffic is in great speed. People are moving with their vehicles. And there at the side of the road, there is a new stand, a roadside stand, that too pathetically pled. Pled is actually plead, and plead means request. They are requesting intensely for their share of money, their due right to earn money, to earn livelihood. It would not be fair to say for a dole of bread. They don't want bread. It means they are not begging for mercy. They are asking for their due right, right to earn money. They are not asking for anybody's pity, but they ask for their right to earn money. Some of the money, earn some of the money, which is their share. The cash, whose flow of this cash supports the flower of cities from sinking and withering faint. Here the city is compared to a flower through metaphor. And this flower of the city, which should not sink, which should not wither or dry, it should not faint. For that purpose only the cash and the money flows. Due to the cash flow, the flower of this city does not sink, does not wither, does not dry out. It means this money and the cash is very important. It plays vital role in the development of the city. And this roadside stand also want their share in this money. They have right to earn their livelihood using this city money. The polished traffic passed. Polished here means rich people. The people who live with high standards in the society and they are a part of this traffic, they pass by this stand with a mind ahead. Mind means there is something in their mind, some idea, some thought, maybe work, urgent work. They have urgent works in their mind, and that is why they are moving ahead. They pass without paying attention to this stand. Or if ever aside a moment, for a moment, if they move aside, if they stop aside, then out of sorts. Sorts means all sorts of complaint, grudges. They complain that this landscape is being marred or spoiled. Landscape of the city is being spoiled due to this stand. This stand is taking away the beauty of the city. Because the artless paint, there is a painting which is very artless, which is not done very nicely, beautifully. maybe the poor people have done. Paint is of signs, N and S, but they have made the signs wrongly. They may not be very educated. That is why they have turned the signs, the directions wrongly. And this is the complaint of the people who are in the traffic. And they think that the city's beauty is being marred, being spoiled. Offered for sale wild berries in wooden quarts, or crook-necked golden squash with silver warts. This stand offers for sale because it is selling wild berries, the juice of wild berries. Berry is a fruit, in wooden quarts. Quarts means here bottles. Quarts is actually the unit of measurement, measuring a liquid. So this is the bottle for wild berry juice. There is one more thing that is kept in a crook-necked bottles, that is golden squash, squash of a fruit, and it is kept in the crook-necked bottle jiska neck crooked hai, and it has got silver warts, silver spots are there on the bottle. Or the beauty rests in a beautiful mountain scene. Entire beauty rests means depends on a beautiful mountain scene, beautiful mountain scenery, which is painted on the stand. That is the only beautiful thing about the stand. Otherwise, people always complain that this is spoiling the beauty of the city. But the only beautiful thing about the stand is beautiful mountain scene which is painted there. You have money. Here directly poet wants to tell the people, not only the people who are in traffic, but also the readers. Poet is sad. In a way, poet is irritated. And he's saying if you have money, you should not be mean. People should not be mean, greedy, stingy. Kanjoos nahi hona chahiye. They should be ready to spend their money. Also on the poor people. You select particular shopping areas and you spend there only just because you are rich. So this attitude is not right. Here let me tell you, poet seems to be influenced by the capitalist theory of Karl Marx. Karl Marx has always advocated about equal distribution of money in the city, in the country, in the world. And he feels that all the poor people and rich people alike have the right to earn money, to enjoy money. Why keep money? Withhold your money. Keep money in your pockets only and go along, move along with the traffic, not stopping and not buying juices which the stand is offering. The hurt to the scenery wouldn't be my complaint. Hurt means injury. Here means spoiling the beauty of the city by the stand is not poet's complaint. Poet doesn't mind that this stand is spoiling the beauty of the city. If it is doing, it's okay. Because where the poor people will go if they cannot have big shops, big malls, it doesn't mean that they don't have right to earn. They also have equal share in city's economy and city's money. So much as the trusting sorrow of what is unsaid. It means poet doesn't mind the stand spoiling the beauty of city, but he minds, he has a complaint that the sorrow of these vendors is unsaid. It is unspoken. Poet is not able to tolerate this sorrow. Here far from the city we make our roadside stand. This roadside stand is far from the city, or we should say city center. And that is why there are less opportunities to earn money and ask for some city money to feel in hand. But they ask to feel in their hand some of the city money, some part of the city money, and try if it will not make our being expand. They want to make an attempt to improve. Expand means improve. Improve the condition of their life, their lifestyle, develop grow. They also want to grow. They want to improve their life using this city money and give us the life of the moving pictures. They are requesting that give us the life which is many times a promise made in the moving pictures or movies, cinema, based on socialistic themes, where good people, great people, or the leaders make a promise that the poor people will, where the life of poor people will become better. Many times, the political parties who are in power, they make a promise prior to the election that we will remove poverty. We will do great things for the poor people. But they do not keep their promise. They withhold their promise. They do not fulfill their promise. And they are keeping this promise from us, not fulfilling these promise of improving their lot, improving their life. For some time, it was in the news that all these pitiful kin means brothers. Here it means poor people who are a part of this universal brotherhood. Here, poet wants to say, impose the idea that all the people are alike. So he has called poor people as the brothers. There was a news that they will be brought out, mercifully gathered in to live in villages next to the theater and the store. Maybe the government has decided, or maybe the parties have decided, that their poor people will be brought out of their slum areas, their rural areas, and they will be gathered, they will be relocated near the cities or the store. Store here means market, theater. They will be relocated in the villages which are very near to the theaters and store, that is market. And they will have more opportunities to grow, to earn money, to improve their life, where they won't have to think for themselves anymore. It means they don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about themselves. It means the people who are making promise to bring them in the cities, near the city, they are promising that they don't have to think about themselves. It means their problems will be solved. While these greedy good doers, the people who are doing good, but they are actually greedy. So they are so called good doers. They are speaking as if they are doing good, as if they want to do good to the poor people. But actually they are greedy. They have their selfish purposes. They want to reap the benefits of these projects. They want to make themselves popular. They want to earn votes and name also. They just want to please them. And they are becoming beneficent beasts of prey. They are actually making the poor people their prey. They just want to use them, use the poor people for their own benefits. They swarm over their lives. It means they want to control their life. Enforcing benefits. They will enforce that we will do this, we will do that, not as per the needs of the poor people. They will enforce their benefits, and this how they will control their life. They will relocate them, and then they will depend on the mercy of these people who are good doers, so-called good doers. This is oxymoron, and this is ironical also, because these people are not actually good doers. They want their own benefits that are calculated, and these benefits, they are very smartly, very intelligently calculated, planned to soothe them, to pacify them. वी कैन ऑल्सो से टू फूल देम, गरीब लोगों को मूर्ख बनाने के लिए वो अपने खुद के बेनिफिट्स पहले कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं, आउट ऑफ देयर विट्स, आउट ऑफ देयर mind, their brilliance, their intelligence. Using their intelligence, they calculate their own benefits and they pacify the poor people, making false promises that if we relocate you, your life will change. But poet has a doubt whether this relocation will change their life. And by teaching them how to sleep, they sleep all day. They will teach them how to sleep is actually not only how to sleep but how to live new life in a new environment. They will sleep all day, and this how they will disturb their sleeping pattern, which is actually sleeping at night, and which is their ancient way, which is their regular way, traditional way. They work all day and they sleep at night. But new lifestyle will disturb their sleeping pattern, not only sleeping pattern but entire life. They will be clueless what to do, where to go, because living in the city, life in the city is not easy at all. Sometimes I feel myself I can hardly bear. Poet is not able to tolerate this poverty stricken condition of the people. The thought of so much childish longing in vain. Poet is not able to tolerate the thought of earning, which is a childish longing, longing like a child, desiring like a child to earn money. Somebody should stop and buy juice from the stand. But poet is very sad at this thought because nobody has sensitivity to understand this longing. People are moving, people are going away, not paying attention, not having sensitivity, not feeling their pain and their need. The sadness that lurks near the open window there. There is a window in the stand, and a person, the owner of that stand, is there, and there is a sadness. Lurks means hidden. Sadness is hidden there in the eyes of the owner who is there behind this open window. He is waiting all day in almost open prayer. Entire day he prays that somebody should stop and somebody should buy juice from the stop, from the stand. The person, the vendor, is praying for the squeal of brakes. Squeal means sound. Sound of brakes. It means sound of stopping car. He is praying that some car should stop. And of all 1,000 selfish cars which are passing in the road, he is waiting that at least one car should stop to inquire what a farmer's prices are. What are the prices of the farmers? About certain grain, certain production, maybe the fruit. One did stop, one more car stopped. But the car did not stop again to buy the juice. It stopped to change the direction, to take a turn, and it plowed up the grass. It removed the grass. Removed grass. In using the yard where the stand is standing, where the stand is put up, in that yard there is a grass, and the car is going back in order to turn because the car has to change the direction. That is why it backed from there, and in this action of turning around, it removed grass. It has spoiled the area, but they don't have sensitivity to think about it. And one more car stopped to ask the way, where the way was going, where the way leads. ये रास्ता किधर जाता है? And another to ask, could they sell it a gallon of gas? They are not asking about the juice. They are asking whether they or somebody else is selling a gallon of gas. कोई gas बेच रहे हैं क्या? They couldn't this crossly. Again, poet is irritated. Didn't it see Can't they see that this stand is selling the juice? So why are they asking for gallon of gas? Can't they see that they are not selling the gallon of gas? So here we can see pity, sympathy in the words of poet. No in the country money, the country scale of gain, the requisite lift of spirit has never been found. It means they haven't got their share in city money. Scale of gain means scale of development, growth of the city. There is a scale of growth of city, but these poor people don't have their share. They are not allowed to be a part of this growth. They are not having this country money. And nobody is trying to lift their spirit by giving them a chance, being a part of city's economy, which is the need, which is required. Or so the voice of the country seems to complain. The country seems to complain that these poor people are a burden on the city. They are a blot, they are a hindrance in the growth of the city. Instead of helping them, they are complaining. I can't help owning the great relief it would be. And poet is again talking about that relocation cannot be a matter of relief. The government has to make some important decisions so that the condition of the poor people should improve. That is why he's saying these opportunistic people, their policies of relocation will not be relief, will not be any good in improving the condition of poor people, poor vendors, to put these people at one stroke out of their pain. No policies of relocation or giving money can remove their pain in one stroke. कोई भी एक भी पॉलिसी गरीब लोगों को एक झटके में उनके दुख से आज़ाद नहीं कर सकती. We have to be sensitive enough and we have to let them be a part of city money. It's not about offering them relief. It's not about donating them money. It's about giving them their due share. And then next day, as I come back into the scene, I wonder how I should like you to come to me. And the roadside stand, the person in the roadside stand is asking that come back to me, wise people. He is asking wise people to come to him, to come to the stand and offer to put me gently out of my pain. And they should make an offer or they should buy something so that properly and gently he can come out of his pain. Again, I want to repeat that by letting them earn money through their stand, by giving them due right to earn money, only we can take them out of pain, out of poverty. That is why the stand wants them to come to him, come to the stand and buy things, whatever the stand is selling. This way only we can help the poor and help the city and the country develop and bring a balance between poor and rich people. By giving them money will not be good enough. By relocating them is also will not be good enough. But letting them have their due right is the only way which can remove them from their poverty. Letting them earn through their stand or through their resources is the only thing that should be done. Through this poem, the poet wants to give the message of socialism, and economic parity. Balance, equality. Everybody has the equal share in the economy of the city, and he should get equal opportunities, their due right to earn money. And in society, everybody should be treated same way. We should not discriminate poor people and rich people. Rich people should not discriminate buying things from poor people and poor shops. I hope you have understood the poem. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment box. Keep learning with me, keep watching my channel. Thank you. Bye bye. All the best for your exams.